So today, unfortunately, despite our best efforts, we are going to be removing the Windlass. We discovered that even though we did lots of repairs to it back at the marina, it's still having some issues and leaking some oil from the base of
I just found right
oh gosh.
I just found right
There's
now
the motor we took out.
that it's leaking from the seam at the top of epoxy on the one side. Like it's obviously flowing down the epoxy seal that someone made.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like,
Wow, that's nice that someone
I
did
guess
that
that
and didn't tell
explains-
us about it.
yeah. I wish we saw it earlier. I guess it doesn't change anything, but I'm surprised we didn't figure that out earlier. Anyways.
Well, it was all dirty and stuff, so we couldn't really
Yeah.
see it on the deck.
Anyway,
Is it removed?
No, I need to get 17mm wrenches right now.
Okay. It is really windy, really cold today, but that doesn't make any difference when you have boat work to do. So take a look at what you're seeing here. So down here is where we saw some epoxy work, and over on the other side too, on the bottom. Just trying to remove it now.
Okay, I just wanted to crack them to start with here. Because
Yeah, also our little duct tape fixed there for another leak that we had.
and you said these weren't moving, eh? Yeah.
No, those top bolts were not moving when you were down below.
Interesting. I don't think this is threaded, but
Okay, here it is where we first saw that some oil was coming out. It's all glistening in there. And so, yeah, someone did some repair work there. It was all covered up by dirt and oil and other gross
if you
stuff,
look
so you
down in
couldn't see
behind
it
the chain, you
before.
might be able to see. It looks like it's maybe weeping out of another spot there too.
Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, boat's in great condition, guys. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Okay. Of course, I'm doing my part while Jeff is outside doing the technical stuff. I got some bread in the oven. And I'm gonna whip up some hummus real quick. Okay, we just finished up our little bread and hummus break. Ooh. Oh, wow. Jeff is up there. He's taking off the bolts for up here.
Oh, there's a flashlight there, right?
Yep, I'm using the flashlight.
Once it gets past the washer and you can just out in the field, you might stop right now to keep it on.
Okay. Okay, washer is off.
Oh, it fell down?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, so the washer came off. And then Jeffy got it all the way out there. So now we got a hole in the roof. Nice. Okay, time for the next one here. Lots of debris is falling down. It's a good thing I have this to catch it all. Okay, Jeffy is going to attempt to take the windlass out. It's wiggling.
Okay, well,
All right, well, it's gone.
interesting, yeah.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
Doesn't look too bad in there. Let's go take a look what this windlass looks like.
Yeah, document this repair job.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, so that's what was, yeah. I was
yeah,
looking
so
at.
look, there's a repair, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I found, and then so you can see it goes here, but you can see we were right, it is separating right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try and break it for the camera here. I need a screwdriver, but here. There.
Ooh.
Epoxy. So someone put a whole bed of epoxy underneath this thing. You see here too?
Yeah. Because of corrosion. So it was they were
Something,
trying
and then
to
look here.
Flatten it out.
This is
Oh.
where it's really bad. Look underneath
What
there.
the heck is that? Why
Well,
is
that's
that like
aluminum.
that?
That's aluminum. But you see here? That's the bottom of the actual windlass. So definitely on the right track.
Yeah, getting a new one.
I guess so.
Oh, darn, we did all that work to try to
It's toast.
fix
I know. It's frustrating. But
Yeah.
we tried to save ourselves money.
Yeah, but whenever we try doing that, it never works out for us.
So far.
And then we lose time and then money also.
So it's yeah, look at this, hey?
Oh my
What
gosh.
kind of a project was this frickin' thing?
Wow. Well, that's what you get when it's a 37-year-old
Yeah, I guess.
original Halbergrassi windlass.
That's quite the
The
project.
Lofrans Panther.
Watch your eyes. Yeah. Anyway, but this is
Why is that plate
But this is
able to move so easily?
this is literally, I think, the bottom of the windlass.
Why is it able to move so easily?
Oh, it's toast. It's corroded.
So it's not supposed to be able to bend
I don't
like
think
that.
no. Not that I'm aware of. It seems like it might have been. It might be a tab. This one might be a tab. I'm not sure. But you can see that's metal.
Yeah.
When I scrape it, see that?
Mm-hmm.
If I scrape here, that's epoxy. So, and then this, look at this. So there's more epoxy. See that? So there was other areas where they had done this. It's from corrosion. So they tried, see this? This is why you're supposed to take a windlass up off the deck every once in a while. See that? Yeah, so because what happens is salt water getting on the deck gets underneath the flange and starts to corrode it. So you're supposed to take it out and get all the salt off of here and rebed it. But so what happened is that, I guess, over many years, you see how it was so divoted there?
Yeah.
Right in here. And so someone said, oh, if I make a bed of epoxy all around here, I can level this out. Yeah. And so now you can see it. This is like some kind of crazy seal. You can see it's rubber.
That's a rubber.
But this is more epoxy right here. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, so all the dark spots around here where it was leaking oil through the epoxy repair.
Try as we may. Here we go. Here's another piece of it.
Wow, so this is the plate that, yeah, for a new windlass, we have to hope that it has the same bolt pattern.
So
and we can just put it right back on.
Did it leave a piece of metal behind? Like a metal?
Nope, nothing else came out.
But there's nuts here. Or is that... Oh, those are nothing.
Those are
Oh, that's just sealant. They got into those and molded like that.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm not sure what happened with this. I don't know if that was like Halberg made up a plate or something, or what.
Soft?
I don't know if it comes with a seal. I don't think it does. But anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I probably won't dig that out right this second until we get our new one.
What's my challenge? As the door swings. Nuts? Yeah. That's what she said.
Because the other one is just turning, and so I need another stud. I need to thread on another one so I can try to get this done. It's going to be interesting, to say the fucking least. But
taking out the foot pedal.
Yeah, trying to.
Well, what a comfortable space in there.
Yeah.
And as this falls down on me, oh God. Oh. Just another shot of the things that the captain has to do aboard a sailboat. Getting comfy in the V-berth. Okay, so we just took off the deck button for the windlass. It looks pretty disgusting. And it came from down here. What?
Okay, so we're up in the V-berth and we're almost done. We got the windlass unbolted. And now we're just removing this old foot switch. We got the foot switch away, the wiring away, but there's a plate there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna try and dig that sucker out of there, and then more or less good to go. There's a new foot switch from Lofrans that looks almost identical, so we'll take a look at the deck up here, make sure it's all good, and then we'll go from there. Wish me luck.
a little bit of an update on our windlass situation. So as you saw before, everything was torn up off the deck, and we were researching what new windlass to get in place of this old one. So we're thinking we will be getting the Lofrans Cayman. And so Jeff has
I made a shitty template. So the big issues here, by the way, check this out. So this is gray because whoever did the epoxy work, which left half on the thing and some here, you can see this. They did the epoxy work, then they spray painted it gray and put in the sides of the body. That's why we never saw. So we never noticed it until oil was coming out and I started digging and cleaning in like underneath layers of oil. So anyway, that's that. So this is silicone, I think. It's either silicone or
this soft.
This material that you put in between the teak here. So anyway, we were gonna go with the Lofrans Cobra, which we really liked, was very similar, and we tried to arrange that, but unfortunately, it doesn't line up so nicely with this pipe. And if we don't line this up with this pipe, we're gonna have major problems. So,
because that's a big ordeal to have to take that out and redo a new hole.
That's not the only thing. Underneath my finger here, there's a wall. Where my hand is a wall below. And we have the motor that on the Cobra was going to be going straight down. Unfortunately, the way the design is different. This one just had a shaft coming through. The new one, we would need to have a hole big enough to accommodate the whole motor. And so that quickly became out without massive modifications underneath here to the fiberglass. So this is that template. Back to that. This is for the Cayman. So the deciding factor is this pipe. We line it up with that, and we're seeing these are the screw holes, front screw holes, back screw holes, or bolt holes, whatever. This is where they want the pipe, as you can see, and this is where they want the power. So we are going to have a little bit of an issue there, just because I made a mark here on the distant corner of the tape right here, and that marks the inside, the wall down below inside. But they want to have it, it's going to be basically, let's see here, I'll try and line it up for you, about like that. So we're going to have to eat into the wall down below. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. It should be able to hole saw right down in there, or multi-tool our way a little channel, and then we can pass the cable up. But there's no way the cables are this big. This is about 1 inch and I think 3/16. So we might even be able to sneak them up on an angle from inside. We're not going to know till we have the windlass sitting here.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then
and are we going to get a new button?
The tape mark, yeah, we'll get another one of these buttons, I think, just as a backup in case our remote ever dies. And then this is the tape that marks the back of the windlass. So what's happened here is the motor now will sit this way. So we lose this little bit here. It's unfortunate, but it's the most minor impact. Now this is another windlass we were looking at, the H2 by Lumar, which another sailor here kindly gave us this template so we could check it out. That is roughly the same size as the Lofrans will be. So you can see how much we lose this much deck here. So all in all, whatever. The reason why we can't go with this one is that, these, this power hole here is forward again. And that we're really impacting the wall even more so.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very fun or easy job to do.
So, you know, either I was trying to avoid impacting the wall at all, but I think there's going to be a little bit of fiberglassing involved to shore it up after we, it's very thick. It's not really so much about shoring it up, it's about maintaining the water tightness to this front anchor locker where the propane is.
And we kind of want to have a Lofrans one anyway.
I do like the quality. Windlass. From having some experience with them. I can tell that they're really well made.
Yeah.
So
we've got to put that new windlass on order. And then just get it here and go from there, see what we have to do, one step at a time.
Yep. Next, we're going to clean.
Yay! I'm going to start with a chisel. Try to pry it out.
Job before, yeah. Let's see if I just...
Yeah, it's super spongy.
Yeah, it's not old.
Yeah.
Not too old.
I think we know who did this repair job.
Quite resilient. Look at that.
Oh, man. What type of silicone do you think this is?
I have no idea. Maybe the folks at home can give us an idea.
Yeah. It looks like flubber.
Yeah. It's pulling up the wood too. Well, there, look at that, where the oil got underneath it is working itself up.
I always wondered what the underside of a windlass looked like.
No, you didn't.
What do you mean? It's what dreams are made of right here. We're just living the dream every day, you know? Ooh.
But
Ooh. And I'm just the camera woman. Good job, honey. Look at this thing. Quite the repair job. What? What?
do you? Yeah.
Just to show you, I just touched it briefly and the paint is coming off on my fingers. Wow. Okay, cleanup crew coming to the rescue for you.
Okay, it's an end of an era for that last windlass. You can see here I scraped as much of the, I don't know what it was. It's silicone or it's this same sealant that's used here. They globbed up. Anyway, yeah, it looks like we're gonna go with the Lofrans Cayman 88. So this looks like it's wet, but it's the oil that this thing was leaking into the teak. This is what it looks like where it was exterior to the windlass. That's about it. The next question we had is, you know, we are going to take the teak decks off at some point in the future, but we're wondering if we should maybe remove the deck in this front section here and just get that part done and then seal this up. That way all of the windlass work is done and we don't have to worry about it. We're not sure yet. Or maybe I'll just cut this out and install a fiberglass plate, something like that, and go from there. So work in progress, but you can see where we're at.